Atypical Artists and Lillian Holman present Greenhouse. Letter 15. I guess we need to make more friends.
Dear Rose, I'm so happy it's my right arm that's broken so I can keep writing to you. I also like this notebook. Using it to pass notes feels a lot like what I saw other girls do in middle school. I guess we need to make more friends so we can write mean things about them. Is it too corny to say I miss you already? I know we only got 2 days together due to that whole me requiring a brief medically induced coma thing and you being allergic to the outside world, but I laughed more in those 2 days than I have since Betty left. Only you could be that funny while fighting off hourly anxiety attacks. I am very grateful that you're back home, though. Based off of your letter and what Ryan told me about your ordeal, the last thing I want is you putting yourself through all that due to my stupid attempt to be a hero. Can I get you to promise me that you'll start seeing a therapist before you try to leave the house again? You really don't deserve to be in pain like this, and something tells me forcing yourself to is not going to fix the problem, even though I appreciated the gesture. I'm not really one to talk, though. My mom has been gently telling me to consider therapy since I was 16. It's just never seemed like a big enough deal. It felt like going to the doctor about the common cold, so I'm a little anxious about stuff. What of it? I didn't even feel like I was abnormal until college, because who doesn't feel totally insecure as a teenager? Maybe I've just been too lazy. It always feels like the work piles up, and then they say you have to basically go through a bunch of therapists until you get to the right one, and that sounds exhausting. I guess it didn't really hurt anybody until it hurt you. I made myself vulnerable, and I am so sorry. I know I apologized in person, but it doesn't feel like enough. It wasn't just the car accident. It was the fact I trusted Mitch in the first place. I was so convinced that nobody would ever look at me like he did that as soon as he looked at me with a modicum of care, I fell hard. I shouldn't have been so stupid. He was looking for women like me, and I more than provided. I guess it kind of worked that way with your dad, too, but he had much better intentions. I wouldn't be in your life if it weren't for him thinking I was a charity case in need of friends. You deserve better friends, and I'm sorry that I was the only one available. You're smart and witty, and even if your brain kind of hates you, you have a better perspective on the world looking out from your living room than most do traveling the entire globe. I am in awe. And if I learned anything from this experience, other than maybe going back to driving lessons or never driving again, I haven't quite decided yet, it's that I should try and be more like you. I know you said lots of nice things in your last letter, but I need you to know that I won't hold you to them if you're second-guessing yourself. Nobody wants to be mean to someone in a coma, even if they deserve it. I wasn't brave enough to say this in person, but if you still want to go back to one-line letters after this, I understand. You're a kind person, but I think when you think back on all of this, you won't be so eager to forgive me. I keep going through everything in my head, and I can't seem to forgive myself. Plus, I made you feel so guilty that you had to leave your house even though your brain thought it would kill you. That has to mean I can't be good for you in the long run. That being said, I will do whatever it takes to make it right as soon as I'm physically able. I can pick up groceries, write op-eds, figure out Twitter, work for your dad's foundation, whatever you want, really. I can't undo what I've done, but I can spend every day trying to make life better for you and your family. Promise me you'll think on it? I don't mean to be a downer, but I want you to know that you're free. You don't owe me anything, and I owe you everything. God damn it. The nurse just came in and told me I have to rest. I'm gonna have my mom drop this off tomorrow after visiting hours. Yours, Abby.
Greenhouse is a production of Atypical Artists. It was written, directed, and edited by Lillian Holman. The voice of Abigail Adams is Helen Highfield. The show art was designed by Emily Chen. Greenhouse is produced by Lauren Shippen, Brigham Snow, and Lillian Holman.